Hi, and welcome to Earth Angel Activities, where I'll be doing a reading for you all today. So, as always, we'll start with a quick cleansing prayer and then we'll hop right into the messages. Thank you. Thank you so much, Most High God. Thank you, Divine Mother and Father. Thank you to our angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Thank you so much for blessing us with those energies of our spiritual teams to help guide us and help lead us and encourage us along the way. We thank you that as we receive these words, that it is exactly what we need in order to help us progress in our journey at this time. In your name, we thank you so much. So it is. Ashe. Let's see. What is the first energy that you would like to discuss with the viewer? First energy you want to discuss with the one who is watching. Paper airplane. I am free to make my wishes come true. And it's a number 20. And just as soon as we say that, I hear the train horn in the background. Build a fairy house. There is magic everywhere. Fairy house and paper planes. You know, guys, with those two energies coming out together, it's making me feel like something fake, but something fake having the potential to become something real. Yeah. Wishing boat is underneath here as well. I look forward to new challenges, but this is a wish, a sincere wish that is being granted. Let's get some clarity. Let's see. Clarify the energy of the paper airplane and the build a fairy house. I just saw a mouse, the mouse spirit in this animal deck. So for paper airplane, we have a white raven, trust in the magic. I am free to make my wishes come true. This is a number 66. And then with build a fairy house, we have koi fish. There is always enough. Turn truth. Truth transcends illusion. You know, the dragonfly number 22, that was big energy in another reading that we did. I'm hearing real, recognize real. There, you know how some people get into relationships or marriages and they just kind of settle just for the hopes of not having to be alone or not having to be single. Like, this is the rationale behind the connection. And some people get into relationships and connections for their own reasons and purposes. But I'm hearing right now, look, there goes the mouse right there. Tend to the small things. It's giving, some things are trying to present themselves in your life as bigger than what they are, you know, and that some of these things that are trying to take up too much of your space or serve as a distraction, they can go. Like, easily dismissed, I'm hearing. They can go. There is no need for you to stay in connections that don't meet your needs on a true and emotional level. Like, there's no need to settle for paper planes and fairy houses. There is something real that wants to present itself in your life, but you have to first be able to say no to these energies that are here, just like as place fillers, taking up space. Be able to say no. And also, some things, be able to be grateful. You know, like if it's something solid that you already have, but you want an improvement, like a house or a car or things like that, you know, the gratitude for the thing itself helps to increase manifestation. You know, it helps to increase attraction. But I'm hearing that when it comes to connections, you know, like I'm hearing that song, Don't Let Me Fall. Who was that? It's an old song. Don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. What goes up, what goes down. Don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. Let me fall. Like with these paper airplanes, it's relying too heavily or putting too much hope into a situation that you know isn't designed for you to support you in your endeavors as a spiritual being. And at like that's what it is. It's giving a flaky connection, a flaky friendship, and you're kind of aware of this already. And God is saying there is more than enough of what is real. All you have to do is be open to receiving what is real. Again, with a small thing, a scorpion. Like, they appear to be very intimidating, but most of the documentaries that I see, they're kind of small. You know, and then for the mouse spirit to come out a couple of times and is asking you to tend to the small things. You know, some of the small things are just simply accepting what is, like showing your resilience and showing your resolve through most situations. The Tower card is here as well, along with the Ten of Wands, okay, and the Penguin, Three of Cups, and the Nautilus, the Ace of Cups. I'm hearing this Tower with the Ten of Wands, this is job all day. This is the way you make your money. This is what you believe yourself capable of being. This is overcoming imposter syndrome, overcoming things that have tried to stand in your way of what you think and feel about yourself, your perspective, your perception of you. And all those things are being shifted just because there is one small thing out of place, like one small detail, that's one small energy that's out of place. But you already kind of know what that energy is, because whatever it is, it doesn't feel as solid in your life and in your mind as everything else does. Okay. But this perspective around something, be it a job, be it a connection, whatever it is, whatever this is, God is asking you, you know, that sometimes small things can cause so much trauma if you are not willing to let it go. And I do feel like this is giving a job or connection, something foundational that has to fall. Ambition is a good servant, but a bad master. Is the same energy here, you know, of going all out for this fake energy, going all out for this fake connection, this fake enthusiasm towards this. It's something, you know, something foundational. And God wants you to trust and believe in more than the physical. I'm hearing trusting in the spirituality, having faith with this Ace of Cups, because the Nautilus is all about moving in faith. So let's get a couple more energies to help you out at this time. Number 44. And it says, you will manifest what you need. Didn't we speak about manifestation? Yeah. What speeds it up? What slows it down? I'm hearing like Angel Express. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance that you need. That's the moving with faith. And then look, with the 44, a 33, we saw the 66, we saw the 22. Lots of good energy here. Then we have the 101. Yeah, this is good energy. Now, oh yes, you see, this card flipped out with this, but it hadn't turned itself up yet. And it says, let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. And that's what this is. It's like paper planes and fairy houses. You know, let go of that fake stuff so that you can receive what is real. letting go of what is fake so that you can receive what is real. And I feel like for whomever this is for, you already know what it's about. Let's see, what energy are you in right now so that you can figure out, how close is this message hitting home to you. Okay. Paper planes and fairy houses. Well, how is the viewer feeling, God? The one who's watching. Frustration comes out. Yes. Okay, so we got frustration out. And then at the bottom, we have hunger. It's like some need is not being met. Some need is not being fulfilled. Take the plate, I'm hearing. What can help the frustration? What can help to ease the frustration, God? And something flip. What can help to ease the frustration is acknowledging what is causing the anger and the pain. And really, the anger and the pain is coming on from your agreeance with these paper planes and fairy houses. Like, honestly, recognize how insignificant it actually is. Yeah, see, disruption of the anger and pain. That is what's going to help the frustration, is to look at it and see what is causing it. Look at it and see what is causing it. What is it about these paper planes and fairy houses is causing it? Like, is there something going on with the root chakra? This is a lot of red energy. Is it something going on in the space where you're pretending to be okay when you know you're not? Like, I'm hearing blink once for okay, blink twice if you need help, And your angels are saying, like, you can't envision a real future. You're envisioning something, but it has more to do with what's outside of your control than what's inside it. If there is I'm hearing whoever you are, like your spiritual team, they can frustrate you too, because they have like this sense of humor that you're not always here for all the time, especially with this energy, because I'm hearing them whisper like bum. They're saying it over and over, and it's making me laugh, and I'm really trying not to laugh. But they're basically saying that you understand that there's a connection, a person, a thing, a situation around you that is raggedy, and your angels and your spirit team are fired up about it. They don't want you to continue to allowing someone to play so negligently in your life. They want you to set healthy boundaries, set healthy boundaries so that you can continue to grow. And this is more than just one type of growth. This is the type of growth that ensures that your soul is progressing. Because so many times we forget about our soul, with just trying to survive. But the divine is saying you need to focus on your soul, because there's an energy draining source around you. And this energy draining source is the cause of your frustration. But it's because this energy draining source around you is one of those energies that it's a very energy vampire type of, deal. Like something feeding off of your energy supply. They know they're not as big as you and as good as you. And they still continue to try to make you feel as if you're less than them or less than it. And it's like that right there should be enough to show you, like, I don't agree with what you're saying. Like, this don't make any sense what you're showing me. So stop allowing this energy, this situation, this thing to gaslight you. Because this thing knows you're bigger, knows you're stronger, knows what you're capable of, and this is in the spirit. But because of the desires of the physical, they feel like you will accept any type of behavior, even if it's something as fake as a paper plane and a fairy house. Yeah, but I'm hearing tend to the small things. Go ahead and get rid of this person, this thing, while it's small. Yeah. Look, compassion with Kuan Yin. This helps bring about immediate relief from frustration, is having compassion for somebody else. Release judgment about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. This is important to do, but it's also mostly important to do so that you don't allow situations to rent too much time in your head for free. Have compassion for people, but also set healthy boundaries. I'm hearing there is a grand opportunity that wants to come in for you. So at the bottom of the deck, we have expect a miracle with Mother Mary. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and been answered. And I'm hearing your angels say they need to pray about themselves. Like, take inventory of what you're asking for in your prayers and what it is that you're desiring and truly wanting in your prayers, because a lot of people overlook the fact that they haven't asked yet. Like, it's so easy to think like, oh my gosh, nobody's sending me help. But it's like that energy of, oh, I thought I'd text you back. And you just sitting there wondering why somebody hasn't texted you back. And it's because you never text them. It's that energy. But for some of you, you guys already know, like, this situation is a wrap. It's done. I'm hearing Mariah Carey. It's a wrap. And your angels are calling you to turn more of the focus on yourself. You have growth here in green, and drink more water in green with Oshun. This is talking about self-care, caring for yourself more, and becoming more, with this cat here, it's making me think about becoming more quiet in your endeavors. Like, everybody doesn't have to know every time you make a kill. Every kill isn't shareable. And I'm talking about in terms of animalistic out in nature, how one animal's death means dinner, lunch for a whole other part of the jungle, And that's why they're asking you to keep your wins kind of to yourself, because I feel like the person that is around you, there is a little bit of jealousy there because they are not developing their spiritual relationship and their spiritual connection with the divine in the same way that you are. There is a growing apart that I'm noticing here in this energy, especially with Undying Love with Isolde, because she usually shows herself in order to say that even though this thing has drifted apart, even though this thing has changed, that the love is eternal. So even though things are shifting and changing, they still want you to stay focused on your goals, stay focused on the things that you desire, because your angels are saying you deserve more than paper planes and fairy houses. You deserve what's real. Retreating into nature for more of what is real. There's this focus on what is real. And then we have the abundance card with prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out onto you, so be open to receiving. And it's difficult to be open to receiving when you've got this frustration energy. It's like, I am open, but it's not the right, size. It's not the right connectivity. It's like, I am open, but you're not. You need to open for what it is that you want to receive and stay focused there. Believing in miracles and knowing that they are coming, that your prayers have been heard, that even this message in itself is a sign to you that your prayers have been heard. All right. You deserve more than paper planes and fairy houses. Expect miracles in your life. Stand in a posture of expecting miracles. All right. Stay focused on you and what it is you desire, and ask your angels and your spirit team to really help you let go of the things that aren't helping you to grow in the direction that you deserve to grow in. Okay. That you desire, that you want. All right, this is a whole book of soul prosperity for you right now. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, and we will be back soon to do another reading. All right, so anyway, sending you guys so much love, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.